Radenko. How long did it take the gas to work?
Is it safe to speak?
Of course. Go on.
The kill time depends upon the weight of the subject. The children were terminated in less than 15 seconds, and the adults took longer, 18 to 42 seconds.
No survivors?
None, Comrade Stalin.
The total dead?
Approximately 840.
My intelligence said there were 877 people in the village. How do you account for this discrepancy?
Inaccurate intelligence?
Enough. Begin full production of the gas.
Already underway, Comrade Stalin.
Meet our newest officer. According to this profile, you should prove useful.
I would like to see that profile.
Give the lieutenant something important.
Reinforcements have arrived.
Yes, sir. At once. Awaiting orders. Acknowledged.
Reinforcements have arrived.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Acknowledged.
Reinforcements have arrived.
Affirmative. Yes, sir. Agreed. At once. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. At once. Of course. At once. Very well.
Unit
Very well.
lost.
Yes, sir.
Unit
Affirmative.
lost.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Reporting. Affirmative. 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 Affirmative.
Unit
Yes, sir.
lost. Unit lost. Reinforcements
Acknowledged.
have arrived. Reinforcements have arrived.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Of course. Affirmative. Very well. Very well.
Reinforcements have arrived. Unit lost.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative. Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. Affirmative. Agreed. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Mission accomplished.
Congratulations on earning this assignment, Commander. I am Captain Georgy Kukov, Chief of Field Operations for this region. Beyond this river lies Germany. Tomorrow our attack begins. For today, you have guard duty. See to it that nothing happens to the base or to the command center. The Allies have been moving closer and closer to our position. Watch out for sneak attacks. If conflict erupts, you have permission to take the fight to them. See you in Berlin.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Building. Unit lost.
Yes, sir. At once. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Unit lost.
Affirmative.
Construction complete. New construction options. Building. Construction complete. Building. Our base is under attack. Unit ready.
Ready and wait.
Building.
Agreed. Agreed.
Construction complete. New construction options. Building. Training. Unit ready. Unit ready.
Reporting.
Training.
Agreed.
Building. Unit ready.
Yes, sir. Very well.
Construction complete.
Agreed. Agreed.
Building.
Yes, sir.
Construction complete.
Acknowledged.
Building. Construction complete. Training. Unit ready. 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 Training. Unit ready.
Awaiting orders. Very well. Very well. Very well. Very well. Agreed. Very well. At once. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Training. Unit
Affirmative.
ready. Training.
Affirmative.
Unit
Affirmative. At once. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Unit lost.
Agreed. At once. Affirmative. Very well. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Training. Unit
Affirmative.
ready. Training.
Affirmative.
Unit ready.
At once.
Training. Unit
At once.
ready. Training.
Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Agreed. Affirmative. Affirmative. Agreed.
Training.
Very well.
Unit ready.
At once.
Training. Unit ready. Training. Unit ready. Unit ready. Training.
Yes, sir.
Unit ready. Training.
Acknowledged.
Unit
Reporting.
ready.
Very well.
Training. Insufficient funds. Unit ready. Unit ready. Training.
Reporting. Affirmative. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Unit lost.
Very well. Very well.
Training. Unit. Unit ready. Training. Unit lost. Unit ready. Building. Training.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Very well, Alpha. At once. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir.
Unit ready. Training.
Yes, sir.
Unit lost.
Very well, affirmative.
Insufficient
Very well,
funds.
Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Unit ready.
Chorus. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Yes, sir.
Unit ready. Training. Reinforcements have arrived.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Ready and waiting. At once. Yes, sir. At once.
Unit lost.
Yes, sir.
Unit lost.
Affirmative. Affirmative. At once. At once. Affirmative. At once. Affirmative. Agreed. Yes, sir. At once. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Agreed. Acknowledged. Yes, sir.
Mission accomplished.
Units are at our mercy. We have 14 divisions on board.
And the Allies with only 3 divisions hold you off.
At the rate of our noble comrades' advance, we will occupy all of Europe in 60 days.
Perhaps, but 11 months over schedule. It is vital to accompany on the efforts that we take Berlin before Comrade Stalin's birthday.
Gradenko. Did you not report all our nerve gas sites secure?
I inspected them myself.
And how did the Allied dogs eliminate our Sovrensk facility?
Impossible! My security was...
Inefficient, as we feared. That plant was our primary site. Will there be enough nerve gas left to proceed with our plan? But what about Einstein? Is his propulsion system research still on schedule?
Well,
I must report. A few hours ago, Einstein was kidnapped.
I know.
We are recovering him as we speak.
Good. Good! I do not wish to kill so committed an officer as you, Gradenko.
I don't know where Einstein is, yet. But I do know who betrayed our cause. We have tracked him down in Lund, where he undoubtedly waits to rendezvous with resistance forces. He must die a traitor's death. Get to Korea again and use your dogs to sniff out the coward before he can take refuge in a safe house.
For king and country.
Explosive charge placed. Our base is under attack. Reinforcements have arrived. Timer started.
Ready and waiting. Agreed. Affirmative. 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 Ready and waiting. Reporting at once. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Yes, sir. At once. At once. Report agreed. Reporting agreed. Agreed. Yes, sir. At once.
Ten minutes remaining.
Awaiting orders. Ready and waiting. Very well. Reporting.
Unit lost. Reinforcements have arrived.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Ready and waiting. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. At once. Yes, sir. Very well. Affirmative. Reporting. Yes, sir.
Unit lost.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Very well. Affirmative. Affirmative. Very well.
Unit
At
lost.
once. Very well. Very well. Affirmative. 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 Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Unit
Agreed.
lost.
Affirmative. Very well. Very well.
5 minutes
Agreed.
remaining.
At once. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. At once. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Very well. Affirmative. Affirmative. Affirmative.
4 minutes. Mission accomplished.
Good work dealing with that spy. You please, Stalin. Make sure you never disappoint him. Now, I have a special task for you. We are amassing for our attack on Berlin. The Allies are aware of this, so we are going to, how do they say, throw them a bone? I want you to create a diversion. Occupy their troops until we can drop soldiers behind their lines. Once the troops are in, use the soldiers to cut off Allied communications. With no early warning. We can take Berlin by surprise.
Reinforcements have arrived.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Comrade?
Awaiting affirmatives.
Report. Affirmative. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Comrade? Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Vehicle report. Affirmative.
Waiting order.
New
Acknowledged.
construction options. Building. Construction complete. New construction options. Building.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Vehicle affirmative.
Construction complete. New construction options. Building. Construction complete. New construction options. Building. Training. Unit ready. Training. Construction complete. Unit ready.
Yes, sir.
Training.
Acknowledged.
Building.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Yes, sir.
Ready and waiting. Very well. Very well. Very well. Agreed. Very well. At once. Affirmative.
Construction complete. New construction options. Building. Building.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. 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 At once.
Construction complete. New construction options. Building. Training. Unit ready. Construction complete. Training. Unit ready. Building. Building. Construction complete. Building. Unit ready. Building.
Yes, sir.
Construction complete. Base
Affirmative.
is under attack. Unit ready. Building.
Reporting. Agreed. At once.
Building. Unit
Yes,
ready.
sir.
Building.
Very well. Affirmative. 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 At once.
Unit
At
ready.
once. Affirmative.
Building. Construction complete.
Affirmative.
New construction options.
Vehicle reporting.
Unit
Acknowledged.
Comrade. Affirmative.
Building. Repairing.
Reporting.
Silos needed.
Very well. Affirmative.
Unit ready. Building.
Affirmative.
Unit prepared.
Very well. Affirmative. At
Unit
once.
ready.
Affirmative. Very well.
Unit lost.
At once. Report acknowledged. 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 Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Affirmative.
Building.
Affirmative. Agreed. At once.
Building.
Yes, sir.
Unit
Affirmative.
ready. Building. Unit lost.
Yes, sir. Agreed.
Unit ready.
Waiting order. Waiting order. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Yes, sir.
Construction complete.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Yes, sir.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Affirmative. Affirmative.
Silos needed. Unit lost. Primary building selected. Unit lost. Building. Unit lost. Unit ready. Building. Unit lost. Unit ready.
Yes, sir.
Building.
Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Base is under attack.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit ready. Building.
Affirmative.
Insufficient funds.
Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit
Affirmative.
lost. Building.
Acknowledged.
Unit lost. Unit ready. Building.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir.
Unit
Affirmative.
lost.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Construction complete. Unit ready. Building.
Waiting order.
Unit ready. Building.
Vehicle reporting.
Insufficient funds.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Unit ready. Building.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Comrade. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit repaired.
Acknowledged. Comrade. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Reporting.
Unit lost.
Yes, sir. Awaiting orders. Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Our base is under attack.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Silence needed.
Acknowledged.
Unit lost. Building.
Acknowledged. Ready and waiting. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged.
Building.
Affirmative.
Unit
Reporting. Acknowledged. Ready and waiting. Affirmative. Ready and waiting.
Unit
Acknowledged.
ready.
Affirmative.
Our base is under
Affirmative.
attack.
Acknowledged.
Building.
Acknowledged.
Unit
Affirmative.
lost.
Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Insufficient
Acknowledged.
funds.
Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit lost. Our base is under attack.
Vehicle
Unit
reporting.
lost.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Unit
Acknowledged.
ready. Building.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Reporting. Affirmative. Waiting order. Very
Unit
well.
lost.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
On hold.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Unit lost. Unit repaired.
Awaiting orders. Affirmative.
Building. Unit ready. Building. Insufficient funds.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit ready. Building.
Very well. Awaiting orders. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged.
Building.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit ready. Building.
Ready and waiting.
Lost.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
ready.
Acknowledged.
Building.
Comrade. Acknowledged.
Insufficient
Yes, sir.
funds.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. 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 Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Building.
Comrade. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Comrade, acknowledged.
Repairing.
Yes, sir.
Insufficient funds.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Repairing.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Lost.
Affirmative.
Unit repaired.
Acknowledged.
Construction complete.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Repairing.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Primary building selected.
Waiting order.
Unit
Affirmative.
repaired.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Repairing. Silos needed. Building.
Awaiting
Unit
order. Acknowledged.
prepared.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Unit ready. Building. Repairing. Insufficient funds. Unit ready. Building. Repairing.
Yes, sir.
Unit repaired.
Acknowledged.
Insufficient funds. Unit ready. Building.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Unit ready. Building.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Awaiting orders. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Building. Silos needed.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Affirmative.
Building.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Our base
Affirmative.
is under attack.
Acknowledged.
Unit ready. Building. Insufficient
Acknowledged.
funds.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. 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 Acknowledged.
Insufficient funds.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Reporting.
On hold. Cancel. Building. Structure sold.
Awaiting orders. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. Affirmative. Waiting
Structure
order.
sold.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Construction complete.
Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Reporting. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Comrade. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Building.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Building.
Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Unit
Affirmative.
ready.
Acknowledged.
Building.
Affirmative.
Insufficient funds.
Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Lost.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Lost.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Construction complete.
Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Affirmative.
Building.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit ready. Building. Primary building
Yes, sir.
selected.
Reporting. Acknowledged.
Unit
Reporting.
ready.
Affirmative.
Reporting. Acknowledged.
Building.
Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Unit ready. Building.
Affirmative.
Insufficient funds.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit ready. Building.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Awaiting orders. Affirmative.
Waiting order. Affirmative.
Yes, sir.
Unit ready. Building.
Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Waiting
Building.
orders.
Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Yes, sir.
Vehicle
Acknowledged.
reporting. Affirmative.
Comrade. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Mission accomplished.